Welcome to the CHII Intelligence Briefing for March 30th, 2026. This video will cover the global context, focusing on Africa's strategic wisdom and utilizing the live facing a global shock, the Hormuz fracture. Oil prices have surged over 50% since February, driven by the Iran conflict and resulting global trade rerouting. Africa, as a net importer of refined products, faces immediate inflation and weakened currencies. The reroute reality is stark. The global blockage at Hormuz has activated the Cape Corridor. This maritime bypass heavily inflates global logistics costs, with shipping costs increasing by 20 to 30% and insurance premiums surging by 40%. Our LiveX Signal Lab reveals the on-the-ground reality. Ethiopia faces a critical nationwide fuel shortage. Zimbabwe is hit hard by the oil price surge. West Africa sees slow oil flows and severe disruption to fertilizer routes. Africa is operating as the secondary frontline of a distant war. The geopolitical ledger shows vulnerable importers like Kenya, Egypt, and South Africa facing immediate cost surges, transport inflation, and debt spiral risk. Conversely, opportunistic exporters like Nigeria and Angola are capturing significant revenue from the peak. This sector divergence matrix highlights varied impacts. Oil leads to importer inflation and exporter revenue. Mining benefits from the gold and platinum surge. Agriculture sees food insecurity but potential pivots to vertical farms. Trade is affected by higher insurance and slower supply chains. The threat vector analysis for agriculture is on high alert. Critical inventory levels threaten the Q2 planting season due to stalled imports and fractured global fertilizer supply chains. Survival depends on pivoting to vertical farms and activating soil legacy carbon credits. The sovereign opportunity vector for mining is system optimal. Gold and platinum are at multi-year highs. By channeling these surging physical assets into CHII mining, Africa creates verified, tokenized liquid wealth immune to global fiat volatility. The CHII framework is the engine of sovereignty. It's designed to use crisis friction as a raw input to generate unprecedented internal infrastructure. This framework transforms global shocks into sovereign wealth through collaboration, heritage, information, and innovation. Activate the framework. Collaboration involves sovereign African blocs initiating pooled procurement and negotiating alternative logistical routes. Heritage activates ancestral soil and mineral rights, converting them into permanent, Pillars 3 and IV are innovation and information. Innovation includes deploying solar-powered CHII hubs and maglev logistics, converting crisis friction into long-lasting infrastructure. Information uses the CHII Intelligence Monitor Network to turn global disruption into actionable liquid. Tactical deployment is achieved through the eChimusika marketplace. Instead of the old way of global supply chain delays via the Cape, the eChimusika way activates intra-Africa corridors as a strategic bypass. SMEs circumvent Hormuz volatility. CHII mining and Seed of Legacy are also key tactical deployments. Step 1. Physical assets are identified. Step 2. Assets are verified through the CHII network. Step 3. Physical friction is minted into tokenized trust systems, transforming risk into sovereign liquid wealth. The reroute is the reward. The old paradigm was Africa absorbing external shocks. The new paradigm is Africa harnessing crisis friction to generate infrastructure. The blockage of the Strait of Hormuz is an acceleration event for building permanent synchronized execution begins now. Onboard farmers and SMEs to CHII mining and the eChimusika marketplace today. Activate the Seed of Legacy protocol in every homestead and convert live signals into sovereign liquid wealth. Visit CHTL.Africa to join the community.